again, friends. I'm back with one of my other favorite books. If you remember, we just did Nursery Rhymes and Fairy Tales in the recent weeks, so I thought I would read you a few of my favorite fairy tales. Cackle, cackle, Mother Goose, have you any feathers loose? Truly have I, pretty fellow, half enough to fill a pillow. Here are quills, take one or two, and down to make a bed for you. Perfect rhyme for today, Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. The Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more. Tom, Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig and away did run. The pig was eat and Tom was beat, and Tom went roaring down the street. Can you hear all those silly rhymes? To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in the counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when down came a blackbird and pecked off her nose. She made such a commotion that Jenny Wren flew down into the garden and put it on again. This little pig went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Picking up the daisies, Ashes, ashes, we all jump up. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they will come home, wagging their tails behind them. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. There came a big spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner, eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, what a good boy am I. 3 blind mice, see how they run, They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? 3 little kittens lost their mittens, and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear our mittens we have lost. What? Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie. Meow, meow, meow. The 3 little kittens found their mittens, and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have found. What? Found your mittens, you good little kittens? Then you may have some pie. Purr, purr, purr. Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we'll all have tea. Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again. Suki, take it off again, they've all gone away. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean, and so between them both, you see, they licked the platter clean. The old lady who lived in a shoe. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread. Then she spanked them all soundly and put them to bed. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Is that a safe choice, friends? Probably not. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, tapping at the window, crying through the lock. Are the children all in bed? It's past 8 o'clock. I see the moon and the moon sees me. God bless the moon and God bless me. Cackle, cackle, Mother Goose, thank you for your feathers loose. 'Twas my pleasure, sleepy head, and now it's time to go to bed. I don't know if you read this book in the day or the night with me, but thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, friends.